here's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying Jimmy G is an elite quarterback. I'm not saying that the 49ers should go away from their plan to start Trey Lance next season. All right? I'm fine with all that. But what I am saying is this. Nick, I told you so. I told you that Jimmy G
can't be taking
was
a
the
victory
man
lap
for
on this
job. All right? I'm taking a victory
one.
lap. I'm high-stepping and everything.
Did you watch the game?
Jimmy G, and yeah, I watched the game, and like I said, he's not elite. So he had his struggles. It happens to the ones that aren't Brady, Rodgers, and guys like that. All right? But when it counted, when it mattered, and I told you this a month ago when he did it against Cincinnati, Jimmy G is a winner, Nick. I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it until you understand it. Look at what he did on these last 2 drives. 8 for 10.
My God.
Game on the line. Season on the line. 133 yards, a touchdown. And look at that passer rating. The dude was nearly perfect when the game was on the line. And Nick, I say this every week, but I'm going to say it again because you don't understand it. The 49ers in their 5 years with Jimmy G are 31-14 when he plays.
This game proves
Starts.
my point.
They're 8-28 when he doesn't play. He is a winner, and they should have won that Super Bowl if the defense doesn't give up 3 touchdowns in the last 7 minutes.
Here we go.
Oh, my God.
I'm just throwing that in there.
I love it.
America.
I was glad. I wanted the Chiefs.
Now, I do think you watched this game. This was the big Fox nationally televised game. You had Buck and Aikman. But if you didn't watch the game, let me give a quick analogy for what Broussard is doing. Broussard is complimenting the arsonist for putting out the fire. The reason they needed those last second drives was because Jimmy G was an abomination. The prettiest pass thrown by a 49ers player for the first 3.5 quarters was thrown by Deebo Samuel. Oh, there's a good Jimmy G play. This guy, guys, he threw a red zone pick as well. He fumbled the ball. Watch this pick. Again, this is the late 4th quarter in the score. He throws in triple coverage. They're in the red zone. Guys, so here's the thing, Wilds, because I would still go to Trey Lance. I am more convinced to go to Trey Lance.
What?
And
gosh.
I might be able to convince Kevin Wilds.
Stop.
Wilds, just real quick. I know you don't like answering. Hold on. I know you don't like answering questions that I ask on the air. I'm going to do an experiment here, okay? All right, let me put my hands down. All right. This is my right hand. I know it's weird on TV. This is my right hand. This is my left hand, okay? I swear on my life, I will give you all the money in one of my hands. Which hand do you choose? My right or my left? Which one are you choosing?
I want to play.
I'm going to fall for it again, just for the sake of television. I'll take the hand that I can't see. I'll take the one that your fist.
Exactly right.
Hand with the fist.
Exactly. Now, guess what? This hand likely has nothing in it. It actually does have nothing in it. That's Trey Lance. It probably isn't going to get you to the Super Bowl, but you don't know it. This is Jimmy Garoppolo. You know it's not going to get you to the Super Bowl this year. You can see it. You can see it. And if you watch Wilds, did you watch that game?
He got you there once before.
Yes.
Wilds, that game, that is, we don't have a time machine in either hand, for the record. Wilds, that game was proof positive why quarterback wins are nonsense. Deebo Samuel was unbelievable. The defense made great plays. They won despite Jimmy Garoppolo's egregious play for 3.5 quarters. They were only in that position because he was so bad. You have to see that.
Okay. Jimmy G has already taken the 49ers to a Super Bowl. Of course he can do it again. And yes, of course I watched the game, especially when I had that 2-screen experience because someone on the show, rather than just putting their opinions out on social media, starts to tag Broussard and Wilds. The 49ers decided to go back to Jimmy G in a must-win game. CC, Chris Broussard, and Kevin Wilds. Now you want to go back to Trey Lance? What can Jimmy G do other than engineer what Bill Barnwell, I think, called a legacy-defining drive? And gosh, He won the game. He won the game. You're living in some crazy world where Brandon Staley can get credit for losing the game, and Jimmy G deserves no credit for winning a game.
Thank you.
So me and Broussard are simple guys. We just like winning football games. That's it. It's pretty basic. But if you want to go back, are you serious about going back to Trey Lance? Or are you just saying that for sort of television fireworks? Oh.
Jimmy G was terrible.
Can't be, Nick.
Okay.
Here's the thing,
Why?
Nick.
You guys only care about wins. Trey Lance won his last start.
Look, he struggled early. There is no doubt about it. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, man, Nick's going to have a field day tomorrow. But he rallied them. See, you said they won despite him. It's not like they won, like he had nothing to do with it. Like all he did was hand the ball off and Debo made magic. He actually made the throws. He made the game-tying touchdown pass. That's the thing. He engineered those drives with his arm. And that's the thing. And look, I'm going to take the words of two Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Since you won't believe me and Kevin Wildes, we're just old school guys that never played in NFL, college, anything like that. How about Troy Aikman? That good enough for you? Because Troy Aikman said this. What a job by Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, just some big-time throws. Who better than Troy Aikman? Oh, how about Terry Bradshaw? One of the most clutch quarterbacks we ever saw in the Super Bowl. You got any questions, Nick Wright? Anybody about Jimmy G and his heart, determination, poise under fire, comeback ability, great throws, clutch throws? I'm telling you, they were all answered today.
Right there.
Nick, get off that train. Get off that train. Come aboard. Yeah. Come aboard. Our train.
Yeah.
Woo, okay, so here's the thing.
You got time.
I am not a big fan of the appeal to authority fallacy. But if we are going to do that and appeal to the authority of Troy Aikman in this conversation, I will go down that road. I don't have a full screen ready for you, but I have a different Troy Aikman quote. I have two of them, actually. They're just the guttural sounds he made watching those first two Jimmy G picks. The first one was, and the second one was, oh, my God. That's it. That's what those were, that. I don't know how we would spell that on a chyron, but that's what it was. Guys, the house was on fire because of him. You don't get credit that you helped put it out. And if you watched that game and did not realize this is why Nick hates the quarterback win stat, because that was a Deebo Samuel win. That was a Kyle Shanahan win. That was a Niners defense win. That was a Sean McVay loss. That was a Matt Stafford gag. All those things. And yes, Jimmy G absolutely played well on the final drive. My argument is not that he has no ability to play well, but so does the quarterback that went to the Super Bowl right before Jimmy G. Every once in a while, he plays well. His name's Jared Goff. I'd bench him too for Trey Lance. And your guys' argument would be, how could you do that? How can you trade Goff for Stafford, who's never won a playoff game, when Goff has taken you to a Super Bowl? Where's that argument?
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.